Hey guys, how are you today? This is Fix It Pros. We got another video. We're going to be repairing an iPad 7th generation Digitizer. Okay, so the LCD Digitizer is a little bit bigger than the 6th generation. So basically, LCD, you can still separate the glass from the LCD, and we're going to install a brand new one. All right, let's get started. So first thing you want to do is you want to start to heat up the glass, and we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll show you. Okay, so we heated that up, and always wear your safety goggles. And then what you want to do is take your Sesmo and start to get into the corner here. And what I like to do is I like to take some business cards, try to slide them in here, just like that. You'll see. Easily that opens up. These LCDs were kind of expensive when this first came out, so we were charging a bit more. But since the prices have dropped considerably, we still charge about $125. But just there were two different price range for the glass. Some of them were like $75, so I don't know what the difference was. So we'll start applying against here. A little more heat. Just be careful with the camera right there. Again, always wear your safety goggles. You'll start to lift this glass up. Sorry about this machine. Super loud. Gotta make that noise for the air to go out. Again, very careful with glasses, because this glass can shatter. You get some in your eye. Sometimes these are a little more difficult, sometimes they're pretty easy. This one looks like it's kind of like in the middle. I think once we get over here, it's going to lift up pretty easily. That's always the hard part, getting this stuff off. Start seeing this kind of pop up. And this is going to open up just like a book, like the previous models. At least it should. I've never done this one before, and I've never seen a video. So this is the first time. Keep heating this up. And you'll lift this out. You know, again, use your Sesmo. You don't want to cut your fingers, but like I said, sometimes you get lucky. Pop off kind of easy. later, but this up pretty good. Trying to show you at least to this point. Taking the whole glass off because there's all those little things you gotta do. All repairs are different because you can see sometimes you can lift the whole glass off. It's just like one, hairline crack, everything's intact, but you've got it pretty beat up like this. Kind of want to show you what you need to do. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep heating this up. And this will lift up. Okay, so just be careful with the home button. Make sure no cables are getting snagged anywhere. And if you can see that. Okay, so we've successfully lifted. And the rest we can clean this out, but just still be careful over here. Probably want to heat this up too. Okay, so see how that's going to open up like a book. Just want to be very careful lifting this up. And that's that part. Okay. So now we've opened this up. Now for the next step. And then usually opening up like that, you lift up these corners, you lift up. And here you're going to find your little screws underneath this. Hopefully you guys can see that. And like the iPad 6th gen, they use some kind of like silicone adhesive in the corners. So the LCD is like a little glued in. So you just got to be careful taking that out. I'm going to take these bolts out, this bolt out. I'm going to keep this stuff in order. Oh, well, I think I'm out of zoom here.
Battery low.
Probably got to lift that a little bit higher so you can see everything. Okay. This one's exposed a little.
Battery low.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. And you want to take this other one out here. Just lift up that tape. And get that screw out of there. Sorry about this, guys. And then I lift that up a little bit. Not seeing that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Keep those in order. Okay, so now I'm going to be careful. Well, first you want to put something here, hold this up. Let's take out this because the LCD is going to get stuck here. So even though I ripped out the whole LCD, a lot faster, I still have to worry about, the digitizer. Still gotta worry about taking this out. Oh, very careful. Don't slip. It's still working. So I'm gonna take all this off fast. Okay, so we're back. So now I'm gonna be very careful. And under here, it looks like it's the same type of silicone glue that needs to be lifted. You don't understand? You yank this up, and you pop the LCD, and now you're messed up. Okay, so it looks like the same type of glue. Probably want to use a little bit of heat, not a lot. Just a little bit of heat. You can see that. And you kind of want to try to pull up here. It's a little loose there. Just want to rock it back and forth. Getting it out of the glue. There you go. See that? There you go. They don't show you in these videos. Just want to kind of rock it back and forth. There you go. Okay. Nice. Make sure it's still working. Perfect. And then it should open up pretty easily. Make sure you get this glass out. See that? You gotta be a little careful. Make sure you get all that glass out. Okay. So now, gently lift this. Get this glass out of there. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure you're using that as well. And you can pull your LCD out. Okay. And it looks pretty much just like the old 6th generation. Well, not that old. But there you go. So now, first step, very important. Well, let's shut it off. The reason why I leave it on while I do all this, because I want to make sure I'm not breaking the LCD. So let's shut it off. Hopefully it'll shut off. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now, it's powering down. First step is we are going to disconnect the battery. Okay? Hold on to that bolt. Don't lose that bolt. Second thing is you want to take something flat, like a toothpick, like a guitar pick, I'm sorry, not toothpick, guitar pick, or a toothpick maybe. And I want you to get under that battery. Or you know what? I was using a piece of plastic the other day, which is really cool. Let me find that plastic and I'll show you. Okay, I'm back. So I take this plastic and I get underneath there. Hopefully this works, but I'm gonna have to hold this here. You may not be able to see, but you wanna get that underneath here. I don't know if this is going to be hard enough. There you go. Okay, perfect. That's a lot easier. Okay, so now, best way to test it, see how I put that plastic underneath there? Something under. Press the power. Okay, because sometimes we use these things and they kind of, looks like it's bending the motherboard, but look, see? No power. So good, there's no electricity shooting through here. Now you're safe to disconnect this. Okay. And another thing, be very careful when you're taking off these plates, as well as the LCD connectors. Why? Because under next to here on the sides, sometimes there's these little computer chips that if you knock one off, you mess up the phone. Excuse me, the tablet. So be very careful. Don't just dig plastics underneath there just because you think you can. So I'd like to see, like over here, you can't even see him with it. Well, I probably want to start from here. Let's get right underneath and just gently pry. There you go. Perfect. Okay, made that mistake last time. So usually the safe zones are like right in the front. There you go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Also, got your home button connection underneath this tape. Let's lift that up. What's going on there? Okay, that lifts up. Piece of glass. And this should lift out. Looks like this. Heat here probably. Some kind of pad or something. What is this? Okay, cool. Little protection, I guess. And take that out gently. Pop this out. Okay, there we go. We've extracted the digitizer. Okay, so what I'm going to show you next is we're gonna take this off. Okay, so I don't like. I'm going to put this away for now, and let's try to use either a little alcohol or use this like chemical spray, electronic cleaner. And let's get underneath here. I'm going to be very careful taking this off. Super careful. Off here. Okay, this is a little more electronic cleaner. Just like dissolves the glue. You can use alcohol too. Oops. Okay. This is going to come out. Okay, great. Now this is garbage. All right. Toss that out. Now we got this. We're going to clean all this stuff here. Okay, the last few steps, just prying off all the shards of glass that's on there. Okay, we're going to keep this safe side for now. Now back to the body. Let's go ahead and take all this glass off. Start off on one side. Okay, so like again, I'm gonna pause and to see all this, but just kind of give you an idea of what you have to do. Sometimes if the glass isn't really sharp, trash, whatever. It's a lot easier to take the whole thing off of this one. Everything basically came off. There's this little piece here, you can just take that off. Probably use that later if the other one, the other LCD didn't come with it. Or the Digitizer, I should say. Put that to the side for now. So I'm gonna go through this, clean it up. I'll be back. All right, guys. So we're back. basically cleaned out all the little fragments of glass, and you'll probably have some more left later as you go through it, but it's pretty much all cleared out. Okay. And then you might have some bent corners. Obviously this one was dropped and one of the corners got mangled up. I'll show you how to fix that. So basically you want to get all this glass off. Let's put the shreds of glass. Okay. There you go. Okay, see that corner? There's two little corners here. You want to take like a needle nose plier and just try to pry that out. I'm going to use a, I'm going to bang that out with a hammer. I have to do it over there. Okay, so we're back. So anyways, kind of took a little hammer and a little flat screwdriver and bent that out. But the best way to see, make sure it's going to fit, is just to kind of test it. So let's take our digitizer. Well, I could probably flip it this way. Let's see if there's going to be room to get squeeze in there. And it looks like it just might make it. Probably gonna bend this corner out a little bit more. We'll be right back. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Looks like it's gonna fit in properly. Okay, so 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, so the next step, the next logical step is to connect this. We wanna see if this is gonna work first off. So that's the first thing. So we want to put this on here. Put this back on here. Let's make sure we're gonna test this. This is gonna go this way. This going there. Take that off. Put that there. We're gonna connect this here. Is that right? That's going that way. That's right. Okay. There we go. Connect this here. Actually, you know what? Sometimes I don't like to take things apart a million times. What I like to do is to, and you gotta watch out for this because see this plastic? Oh, okay, it's cut down. Is that cut down? Sometimes it's not cut down. And then you got a problem. What you want to do is line this up here. Oh, you're going to dust in there. Okay, perfect. Alright, good. So you want to bring this down gently. 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, so the next step, again, like we were saying, was I want to take this down. Properly, like it should be. Nice. Snug. Okay. Down. We're going to take this down. I don't know why that doesn't come already take down, but I guess I get their reasons. Okay. Hopefully that stays down. And we need it. Okay. So now let's connect our home button. Which was over here. And while we're at it, let's connect stick that on there too. Because usually the screen are good, at least the ones I get, but we'll take a chance. I usually like to test them before, but let's take a chance. Make sure there's no glass here. And we're gonna have to glue this down, so there's like another waiting period as well. So we'll glue that down, but we'll make that for another video. Oh, what's going on there? Gotta make sure there's no glass anywhere. Make sure that's plugged into the hole. This in here. Make sure that it's gonna click. Perfect. Okay. So that's aligned pretty right. But in the meantime, I'm not really gonna glue this down yet. I just want to leave it in place just so I can see, then I can glue it down later. In the meantime, let's get all this extra glass out of here. That way we won't have to disconnect and connect too many times. Okay, so we're gonna plug that in there. Okay, we're gonna plug these in. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna connect these. Let's take a look at where they are. Try to connect this one first. Okay. This one's in. Here they're properly. You don't want to force these in, just kind of see where that's supposed to be. It should be. Should that be exact? You just want to feel it. I don't know if that's in. Kinda not. You want to be very careful. We don't pop that. Should I put this one in first? This is why once I get it in, I don't want to keep taking it out. Oh, careful there. We're gonna have to fumble with this a little bit. Okay guys, we're back with the iPad 7th generation. So yesterday I was having a little problem with the connection. As you can see, the original, I don't know if you see these two, they're pretty even shaped, but the aftermarket, I guess the metal. So I'm not exactly sure, but make sure when you're connecting this that these two are kind of lined up. I don't know if I was moving it over a little bit too much, I'm not exactly sure, but I was having a little problem connecting it. So I had to get a new digitizer because it looked like one of the pins bent. I don't know if it was already bent or I bent it, but either way, I didn't want to take a risk and damage the motherboard. So I got a brand new one and I just made sure that I lined it up there properly. Okay, so we got the LCD on, we got your connections on, make sure everything's nice. Clicked, and then go ahead and put your screws in. So it's always better to be safe and careful, because now, you know, couldn't sleep last night thinking about this thing, if it was going to work or not. And it's very sometimes difficult to find people that know how to micro solder and all this stuff. But anyways, take that out. Battery. Make sure you don't lose this screw, this one for here. If you lose that, this thing will make a proper connection. Okay, nice and tight. Okay, so now we're gonna put this in here. Another thing I kind of wanted to show you was right here. I kind of had glued it down already, but make sure that this is glued down and give it time to glue down. So basically, a little trick too is I like to put a little bit of B7000 glue, this right here, underneath here, so it adheres to the glass, because sometimes later down, or if you don't glue that down, or the strip glue that was on there already peels off, that could become loose. And then I like to glue these down as well. Okay, and I'm gonna give it some time because I don't want this thing coming off later. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. Once you glue it down, once that's, you know, you feel comfortable with that, you're gonna use this B7000 glue. Actually, well, I forgot one last step here. We're gonna put our screws in. Okay. Put those in. Put those in. Not sure if you're seeing that in the video. Get that last bolt in there. Yep. And secure that down there. Get that last bolt in. Okay, pretty secure. There we go. Okay, you'll clean the glass. Obviously, I use this like CRC cleaner, so like electronic cleaner. Clean that glass nice. Make sure there's no dust. And then once you put your B7000 glue all around the frame, you'll peel this plastic off. I'm gonna wait till this. You're gonna just close it down. Make sure everything fits properly. Seal it tight, and then you'll power it on, and you'll see. There you go. Alrighty. So you see that, guys? That's how you repair an iPad 7th generation. It's very similar to the 6th generation, the previous model. You see everything's working. This passcode is simple, and you see everything's working properly. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks again so much. Please like and share, and have a great day.